Hello, this is Jason Callan. Now I'm here to let you know about my review of the February 24th, 2013 Academy Awards, hosted by Seth MacFarlane. Now, one thing, I'm a guy. I don't do fashions and stuff like that. I mean, all the chicks were hot. And the one thing is, I didn't see most of the movies. I don't think anyone did because movies are too expensive. I mean, it's outrageous. And then a lot of times you don't ever get to see like the short. I mean, the short animated subjects. Except they showed the Simpsons animated thing last week. I didn't see it, but I'm going to. The Simpsons rule. But they didn't win though. But oh well. And they don't show like the short subject live action movies or the documentaries or anything like that. Well, anyways, Seth MacFarlane hosted the Academy Awards, and he did a pretty good job. You know what I mean? Except, boy, when one of his jokes didn't do well, he just couldn't handle it. I mean, he just acted whoa like that, and then he went on, but he acted a little unnerved. I don't think he's used to working that much in front of a live audience, and that is the toughest crowd and the toughest job in Hollywood is hosting the Academy Awards. I don't know how Billy Crystal can keep doing it, but it's tough. And also, I think Ben Affleck is really mad at him because he was making a bunch of Ben Affleck jokes, and when Ben Affleck came out, he said, I think the show is going pretty. Actually, I think the show is going pretty good so far, Seth. But I'm sure you can turn that around. And silence, and you had to really catch it. But he was very angry. He had to have been. Well, anyways, now some of the other things, like a lot of the actors' comedic interchange before the movie. Before they presented awards were horrible. Especially Paul Rudd and that girl from Identity Thief. The only ones that were really good in exchange were comedic exchange were Mark Wahlberg and Ted, that little teddy bear thing. And also Jack Nicholson was funny at the very end. But check this other stuff out. I got more stuff. You know, yeah, they had a James Bond tribute. All James Bond, all James Bond movies. That was very, very cool. And then they had Shirley Bassey singing Goldfinger. That was really good. Goldfinger. And it was cool. And like I said, he wasn't prepared when his jokes bombed on the stage. And then towards the beginning monologue, he had an interaction with William Shatner, which was really good. That comedic exchange was good too. And they did good jobs on the beginning. And then, I'm a straight guy, I believe. All the musical numbers were awesome, and he's a very good singer. I think if you watch Family Guy and stuff, also, since Seth MacFarlane was hosting the show, I got my Family Guy shirt on. Okay, I digress. But now what was I gonna say? All the musical numbers were good because he makes musical numbers for his other shows also. And he had a great musical number that was nominated for Best Song from Ted. It didn't win though, but it's a good song. It seems like an old 50s song, but it's a brand new song. And speaking of music, they had the very sad in memoriam, and for Marvin Hamlish was one of the last guys to pass, that they announced, and Barbra Streisand did the song Memories. And apparently after the show was over on the local news, they had something like the Film Society of Northwestern PA doing like their little party thing. And then one of the people from the Action News 24 thought that was a brand new song. They didn't know it was an old classic. And one of the other persons said, "How old are you, man? You didn't know that's an old song. It's not a new one. It's old." Oh well. Let's see what else. The sing was very good. And one thing that was also cool is whenever, how they had the orchestra play you off whenever you take too long giving a speech, they played the theme song from Jaws. That's cool. That's very clever and very funny. Okay, let's see what else we got on here. Okay. I wrote my notes down. Okay. Let's see. Ben Affleck, man. Okay. Yeah, some people were surprised that Bully didn't get nominated for a documentary. He didn't. unfortunately. And let's see, there was actually, I never heard this all the times I was watching the Academy Awards, but there was a tie for sound editing between Argo and Skyfall, the James Bond movie. That's shocking. I don't remember them ever having a tie. And oh, they introduced each movie, and each guy came up and did his acceptance speech. But I was really surprised they did that. Let's see what else we got. Found out. Oh, they had Charlize Theron up there with Dustin Hoffman, and then they announced Quentin Tarantino for best screenplay. And Quentin Tarantino came up and he said that Charlize Theron was his neighbor. Hey, how would you like to have a hot neighbor like that? That's awesome. That's metal. And speaking of that, they had a lot of great songs on there. And at the end of the show, whenever the Academy Awards were over, they did a closing song, really clever, dedicated to all the people who lost during the show and stuff. But being a metalhead like myself, I would love to see them do like a metal number or something like that. Have like Guar come in and do something really cool. That would be awesome. I don't think it'd go over too well, but it'd be very cool. And last year was cool. They did a tribute to horror films. I like that. That was neat. Okay, there was some more stuff to talk about. Yeah, I gotta tell there's one person, that fellow Burt Reynolds fan, a fellow Burt Reynolds fan like I am, that Hal Needham won an honorary Oscar, which is pretty cool, because he's the former stuntman that went on to direct a bunch of great Burt Reynolds movies, Smokey and the Bandits movies, Stroker Ace, Hooper, a whole bunch, and some other ones too. And he did that wrestling one with Roddy Piper called Body Slam, which was cool too. Okay. And like I said, Ang Lee won for Life of Pi, directed for Life of Pi. And then when they had Best Actor, Daniel Day-Lewis came up there, and he had the funniest stuff, funniest material of the evening. Because he said when originally, the one strange thing is because Meryl Streep introduced him, and he said the one strange thing was I was the second choice to play Margaret Thatcher. I know it doesn't sound funny when I said when he said it was funny. And then Margaret Thatcher was the second choice. Meryl Streep was the second choice to play Lincoln. And then he said he had to convince Steven Spielberg not to make Lincoln a musical. This was a lot of funny when he said it. When I said it, but that's what happened. Also, oh man. Now for Ang Lee won for Life of Pi Best Director. Now, whenever they had something else cool. The very last person to introduce the most important award of the night was Jack Nicholson. He came up there and he did a little bit of comedic stuff, but just him ranting. But it was very good. And then he introduced Michelle Obama, and Michelle Obama was the one that opened the envelope and told everybody the winner. And the winner for Best Picture of 2013 was Argo, the Ben Affleck movie. And Ben Affleck was talking about, he didn't think he'd ever get back there because he made some clunkers like Geely and also Geely. So that's what happened. And then, like I said, they had a real cool closing number. They never had that before, and I thought that was neat during the credits. So you got to stay there a little more and watch the show. Well, anyways, I think that's it. I think I got everything I was supposed to get. Yep. All right. And so it's 12:30 right now. I get up, go to bed, and get up early around like 5:39. Go to work. Now I'm hungry, so I gotta get something to eat. Oh. Take care, everybody. Hi, Bunsons. Take care, everybody, and I'll see you next time. I hope you enjoyed this, my own review of the 2013 Academy Awards.